We invited the president of the organization to a goal-setting meeting. And the intent of that was to provide some direct sharing on our ideas, to get his feedback, whether we were on the right path, whether our goals were connecting with his vision and what he needed. And it was a really wonderful experience. It was an opportunity for people that might not otherwise have a chance to make a presentation in that type of forum, to get that feedback, to think on their feet, to practice their presentation skills. And they all left with a feeling of excitement about their jobs, that they were valued and important, but that they could see an impact on their goals and what we want to achieve as an organization. I mean, we're a small team, limited resources, limited time relative to the demands as what probably most HR departments face. And so I was looking for a way and means to augment the resource and my time, as well as provide a perspective to my professional staff. And so very intentionally we set out this year to spend even more time in terms of the goals and objectives and what they would be accountable for, but then to augment that not only with my own coaching and the coaching of the HR manager, but to bring in some external support in terms of the coaching so that the professional staff had that balance in terms of feedback internally, not to get me off the hook of doing my job of coaching, but to augment it and provide a different perspective, as well as a safe place for them to explain their concerns, build on areas where they've identified development, and just to provide them with a different perspective, just reinforcing all of those things and finding a different way of doing it in a way that I think they're all very excited about and have a lot of energy for. So it's just a little different way to provide them with some professional development while being very focused on the outcome, because it will be all tied to their goals and objectives for the year.
For me, one of the key things personally and also for the department is that we are a do with, not do for function within the organization. And by that I mean we do the hard work with managers and with teammates to build the capacity so that they can go on and do it themselves. So it's a question of maybe the first time that you're working with something new, people need a lot of support, the next time they need a little bit of support, and the third time it's like, wow, I know how to do this, thanks for enabling that. And where I've really seen this is two places. One, working with the team of business leaders to be able to say, okay, you know, you don't get to delegate the dirty work into HR. It's not appropriate that I have your difficult conversation for you. It's not the right place. These are business skills that you're going to need. These are, you know, this is going to hold you in good stead, and so I will help you with it, but I will not do it for you. And that is really to build that capacity for the next time and the next time. And that's also very true within the HR department. So as the leader, I can't take all the good work and all the plum assignments and all of that and then expect my staff to develop the skills that they're going to need to get to the next level. And so it is allowing folks to make mistakes when they need to, and sometimes that's a good learning within sort of a safe parameter. You know, there's that box where, you know, mistakes of this size are okay, and when we start to get over that size, then it's a little bit more of a challenge. Making sure people are clear on what that is, but also where they can start to push themselves. You know, some of the things probably I'm proudest of in my career is the people who've come and joined the team and made tremendous contributions, and in many cases I've learned as much from them as, you know, they probably did for me, and it's been a good sort of symbiotic relationship. We all sort of learn together. And you know, we had some junior staff in my last position who, when I left, they took over and it was like they didn't miss a beat. And so part of you goes, oh gee, I wish they missed me. But part of you is like, I'm really so glad that they didn't, that there was people there, there was a succession plan there, and that, you know, that I can take 2 weeks vacation and the place doesn't fall apart. I mean, that is a sign of success. It's not something to be concerned about, it's something to celebrate.